Introduce yourself shortly and tell us why you are applying to the executive board of ISYY. 1 minute.
Okay, so my name is Aiym Orysbayeva. I'm an international master's student from Kazakhstan. I study my degree in English language and culture, second year specifically. I have been a student activist back in my country during the bachelor studies. I have been active, stood up for the rights of the disabled people back in the Students' Senate at Al-Farabi Kazakh National University. And since it has become my motto for having an active life position in this through my life path, I have decided to continue during my master's degree to seek experience also in having an active life position in Finland here. Okay.
What strengths do you have for working as an executive board member?
Well, I don't know if it's strength or weakness. If I get obsessed with something or get committed, I dive into it with all my head. And so I think sometimes people view it as strength, and sometimes they would view it as weakness as well, so that you cannot manage your personal life and etc. But I think it's my strengths nevertheless, commitment, because I'm eager to learn more, to experience more, to make more mistakes and go through challenges, because it's a kind of a different system for me and new things to learn, and I'm really, really looking forward to it if I'm selected, of course. Okay.
What would you like to improve in yourself next year? Give one example. 1 minute.
One example only. There are actually many things I would like to improve in myself, but I would like to become more confident, because I have struggled with self-confidence from my bachelor's years. That's why I have entered the activism, to learn to speak up for myself and for other people also. And here, as I'm in different system as well, I feel a little bit also unsure and not confident if people understand me or not. I want to learn whereabouts of the system where I have come and host community, and become more confident in expressing the ideas and standing up for my not my beliefs, but yes, my beliefs also, and principles, and what I stand up for. Yes.
In which sector you could imagine yourself working, and why? 1 minute.
Well, of course, when I looked up, I've been following the ISYY, the pronunciation is right? The website and the Instagram page. There are many interesting activities I would like to really involve in, but I think much more closer would be international sector, because as you know, my Finnish is not as fluent. I'll have more opportunity to develop my Finnish, but besides that, I do think that I can make more impact, since I'm an international student myself, and I have went through milestones that international students go through typically. So I think that I can make better impact. Though I really like also the ISYY Bridges project. It's a really great project. Okay.
What are the most important things to focus on in the sector you mentioned in 2022? 2 minutes.
Of course. I believe that so the thing we try to promote is also inclusiveness, right, in every sector. But in international student society, it's a kind of a really particular and different, I think, because people come from different countries. For example, such countries like myself, Kazakhstan, they are not well represented, and we're not that included because we don't have that much community, and that's why we feel a bit more excluded, because Brazilian people hang out with themselves, and Peruvian people hang out with themselves, but we are just little. And the issues also we go through from the cultural perspective ourselves are not also voiced and represented, I think, and from Central Asian perspective, I guess. And also, Asian community itself is not prone to get into the active, get-togethers, etc. So I think if I can make some kind of impact on that, on getting involved Asian community more in the a melting pot of the activities or events that international community hosts, then it will be like really, really great, I think.
How should ISYY improve its stage and rental venues? 1 minute.
Should I be honest in that? I don't have anything to propose to that because I haven't seen ISYY rentals or venues. This is my first visit here, to tell the truth. But so far, I like it, especially the year, though.
How should ISYY improve its financial structure and incomes? 1 minute.
ISYY improve and financial. Okay. This is what I have been thinking about lately. Like last night, bedtime slots. What I would imagine that, for example, it would be really nice and great to. You guys do a lot of for student societies and to promote different important values, but I would also believe that it will help financially as well as in the getting up the brand image, especially in the international communities. If you like start to organize, like, I don't know, some kind of a big, not big, but at least good regional conferences that are paid with the speakers. Invited, I like disabled people, and that's true.
How other than degree students should be taken into consideration in ISYY? 1 minute.
To be honest, this is a new fact for me that other students than degree. I know that exchange students also like could be a part of it, like as well, raising the awareness among them. But you guys do a lot of like great job on raising the awareness. For example, my neighbors are really part of also the many ISYY events that are organized, and they give really nice feedback. So far I have like nothing to say, but if I get more involved in the, maybe I would like more. I should be honest here, like it was kind of a new fact for me. Yeah.
How do you see ISYY in 2030? 2 minutes.
To tell the truth, I do believe that many educational systems in the world have their own like student communities to run and help them to promote their values. But I do think ISYY does a great job in currently at the moment, since comparing the perspective, for example, from my country and the perspective that you guys are doing, and I can see the difference in there. And I do think that by 2030, you guys will be able to sort of share your experience and get more international by, like, you know, helping other international communities to develop their student self-governing systems and learn them and help other students to learn to make impacts in their communities as well through inclusive and cohesive approach like you guys do. So I think this is what I wish, and this is what I think you guys can do by 2030. Yes.
So we have one more surprise question.
Yes.
What's your favorite student event?
Well, I don't have many student events, but can I tell some secret? Also surprised. Since I'm a degree student, right? But I mostly attend the events oriented more towards exchange students, since I'm more with my neighbors and all of my friends that are exchange students. But as I mentioned before, I really like the projects by the ISYY bridges, the baking, oriented at they organized through Martha's school, for example. Yes, this is like my favorite event. Like, okay, food unites cultures, that's true, and Karelian pies also through Finnish culture unites different people, I think, in the activity. So this is what I want to say. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Any more surprise question? That was a really good, great surprise question. Oh my god, now I just like